The following podcast is a live recording of a radio show first broadcast by Fresh FM with assistance from New Zealand On Air.
Change had much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. Chick that used to dance a lot, every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about the place. If that chick don't wanna know, forget her. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. Blood will spill, and if the boys wanna fight, you better let them. That jukebox in the corner blasting out my favorite song. The nights are getting warmer, it won't be long till summer comes. Now that the boys are here again, the boys are back in town, boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
There you have it, folks.
You're listening to Top of the Morning, the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show here on Fresh FM. Glad you could join us tonight.
Yeah. Great that you're tuned in.
We're all prepped up and ready to go.
I think serious, intensive hour prepping.
Yeah,
a lot of work done.
Yeah,
a lot of intensive work.
Back and forth, brainstorming.
The show will pretty much run itself.
It's smooth as now,
isn't it? It's tight. Like, I'm glad we listened back over to it again and just edited that piece.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it's tight.
Right, so now we're in you know, most people think that we're like this all the time, this cheery, happy.
Well, it's just a bit of it.
But we are. It's true, you know. If you had heard us in the last hour, we're joking, we're laughing.
Yeah.
There's no complaining. Yeah.
There's no stress or anxiety.
No stress.
There's no work either.
We remember everything.
Yeah, the whole year. So this show is going to be a bit of a review, kind of what we've been at for the last, since March. We started at Paddy's Weekend, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was the first
17th of March, I believe.
That was a bit of a pilot.
And you know what? I can even remember the first song.
Can you?
Yeah.
No way.
Almost.
I don't know if I'll bother playing it though.
Oh, no.
What was it?
Fontaine's DC Liberty Bell.
Bingo.
Look at that.
Memory. That's impressive.
Isn't that impressive?
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah. And the first guy we interviewed, I think, was John Terps from Tuam, from your neck of the woods. He was just releasing an album at the time.
You remembered he was from Tuam? I didn't think you would.
See,
and hey, what was the second song we played?
Was it The Rocky Road to Dublin?
Left the Girls of Tuam. See?
Who did we play that? Which version did we play that?
We played
Damien Dempsey's?
Yeah, I'll check here now. Do you know how many songs are on this playlist?
595 or something.
Close. Jeez, you're good. 599. Yeah, Damien Dempsey's version. And then for some reason we played the Waterboys, who weren't Irish, as our third song.
Strangely enough, I was at a thing on Christmas Eve, and it was great crack. I was up in someone's house, and then the lad Keith pulled out a guitar, a bit of a singer, plays the rebel songs and stuff. Lad from Coolock, I believe. And
you believe he's from Coolock?
Well, he's not from Coolock, but I believe he's from Coolock.
Okay.
Which
Santa Claus kind of stuff.
He doesn't believe it though.
Okay. Does anyone believe it?
He's from Tala.
Is it believable? Is he from Coolock and disbelief?
It could be, like Beyond Hope.
Oh, just outside of Hope. Go on.
But he started playing the Waterboys as well.
Okay. I thought they were Irish.
Which one was it? Is it The Whole of the Moon?
The Whole of Your Moon.
Whole of Your Moon, maybe. Can't remember which one he played, but
Sweet
he did.
Thing.
And everyone knew it anyway. Everyone knew it. All the Irish.
Did they?
Singing it like it was their own.
They're good like that. So tonight we're going to thank the people that contributed to the show. There's a good list here. There's musicians, there's sports commentators, there's Jim Coffey was one of the first interviews we did, wasn't he? He came on from Cunningham.
That's right. That was great.
Yeah, he had a chat with us. We played. We went through a burst of playing Irish versions of songs when he was not long after he was around. We focused our bit of work on that and got some. They're not on the playlist because I think a lot of them were on Spotify. Sorry, not on Spotify. They were on YouTube. There was one that stuck out actually.
What was that?
Matasha Michart, it's coming on, lame Mickey Hart, lame heart, lame heart, lame heart, lame heart, lame heart, lame heart, fog shot, Ari asked the foulest, lame heart, lame, pull it in the lane, locked in the lane, pull it in the lane, fast to make who enough John McEnroe, Mahul in the van Suez, pull me on hold. Car wheel the flan, car wheel the harder, car wheel on kill, Susie Sarta. August Jira get us discontent, Tom made it rough. My acting to mission talk, Barbara Terra. My Tommy Ernos, Tom Cruise is gonna shin top, gonna stop it through mission, lesson shaka. My yen and two is beat the who, August bait two, eat the stack. The average two, a Reese, good Joe, Shin and crack. A niche store, Ace Lay McClure. Her mock Aaron Una, Ernos, Peggy, let's her more. Matasha Michart, it's Kumalum, lame Mickey Hart, lame heart, lame heart, lame heart. Yeah, come on. Lame heart. Fog shot, Ari asked the foul, it's lame heart. Lame. Hold it in the lane. Gocht in the lane. Hold it in the lane. It's mission for
is far, so tell me her bar. Ni eka tu misha in my hasa and salon, na rendera aka nerid. Antiva the dread, mahaga cheek hafadala, come Mr. Ian. Her mouth there and bata haga see it's bounce moon, Jardine, Dahina, Desara, Duduna, Sua, she, suckles a rash, a reach on these streets, toss a shallow goggles, cludy lace swish. Her head of the clutcher, or tell us in lecture. Fan of Guhane, no togi make wetcha. Matasha McCart, it's Kumalum, lame Iggy heart, lame heart, lame heart, lame heart, lame heart, lame heart, lame heart. I may ask the foulest lame heart, lame, look in the lane, lame, got in the lane, lame, look in the lane, lame. Though my homies, as Connemara, Mata wild years, as Connemara. Means in the girls, this means in the hair refresher.
The bold Des Macanaspic.
That's great.
As Connemara, Munch and Chira. That was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was on the back of Jim McCoffey. He was very insightful when it came to the whole promoting the Irish language here with Conor na Gaeilge and doing the pop-up.
Sure, didn't he encourage you, or not encourage you, maybe inspired you to take on a Oscrailga course online? Was that you?
He was doing it. Yeah, he was running it. Yeah. He was doing it there for a few weeks. Hopefully, he'll be starting it up again now.
And
Zoom.
Oh yeah, so you're enjoying that, were you?
Yeah, it was good. Beginner's course for Irish. It was good to go back and
brush up.
Start over, really. You think you know a few bits and pieces, but he started right at the beginning. It was great, and there was a few Kiwis there with Irish names, which was interesting, and they were trying their hand at it.
Kiwis with Irish names.
Doing the old
Was it
pronunciation. It was interesting. Yeah, it was good. Fair play to him. Yeah, he's doing his bit there.
Did they spell their names right? Is it
Oscrailga?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, these were anglicised, but they're Irish names. Do you know what I mean? I looked at a few names and looked at the person and went, they're Irish, and then they'd speak and they were Kiwi. You know what I mean?
Well, they looked Irish, is that what you're saying?
They looked Irish, yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
I remember we were talking.
Is there a look? Is there a look?
Before we, yeah, there is a look. Yeah. Wild. We were looking. Remember, we were chatting before we came on air there about the people that sadly passed away during the year.
Yeah.
And you were saying we wouldn't have played any Aslan, only for Christy Dignam died. But I was just looking. The 23rd song on that playlist is Crazy World. He wasn't dead. That's only a show in, I'd say. Was he dead that early in the year? When did he die? What did he die of? A Wednesday.
Let's check it out. When did?
Because I think we were playing Aslan before Christy died. That's the biggest claim we can make this year.
Okay, let's see. When did Christy Dignam die? The 13th of June.
Oh yeah, well ahead of that. We were 20 songs into the playlist.
Jesus, he probably heard the song on this show, and that's what killed him.
So we played some clips. We had some interviews. A lot of people contributed, in fairness. The likes of Slats and Eamon Malloy, and Marie Kelly in the background giving a bit of advice. Jim McCoffey came on. Then we had a load of musicians who we'll talk about in a while, and we had a couple of comedians. Alan McAvoy, wasn't it?
Alan McAvoy, yeah.
He came on.
McElroy.
Who was the other gent that came on? Can you remember?
Oh, the other comedian.
Yeah,
can't remember.
He was travelling through here, was he? He was. He
was up to. He had family here. Remember?
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Up, and he lost signal and stuff.
That's right.
In the woodshed or something.
I can't feckin' think of his feckin' name now. But yeah, we played a good bit of the music that had been translated. There was a couple of albums done. Fearfra, remember your one Reader? Is it
Eddie Reader?
Eddie Reader did a Fearfra. You know that from the Toyota ad?
Yeah.
It's got to be perfect. Remember that?
I do.
There was a good few bits, and we played a few clips off the internet. If I read out the list of 600 songs, would you fancy picking your favourite one, or is there any song sticks out?
It'll probably be around 595. It'll probably be my favourite one. But read it from the start, just in case.
Is there anything? Did you come across any old song that you hadn't heard, if you know what I mean? As opposed to, I know we covered a good bit of newer stuff and stuff from all over the country and folk. We played
a lot of Gallagher, and I hadn't heard him in a while.
Yeah,
that was good to listen to that.
Actually, there was one that sticks in my mind that I think we played here.
We had a story behind Philby, didn't we? We actually found out the whole story of Philby and how weird it was that he actually ever recorded Philby.
And we also found an alternative version, if I remember correctly.
Did we?
We did. I'm going to play it now. And then there was another. We'll come back anyway, and there was another taste song that we hadn't heard. Well, I hadn't heard it anyway, but it was one that we played here before we went on air one evening. We said, "Jesus, we have to play that." Thanks, Al. This is Al Bit Louder.
Oh, yeah.
Strange that I feel like Philby, there's a stranger in my soul. I'm lost in transit on a lonesome city, baby, coming from the cold. I'm deep in action on a deep red mission, and my contact's broken down. I'm disconnected, but I don't need pity, and the night's gonna burn on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sure is dark in this clockwork city, and the contact's never gonna show. I got some code and it can't be broken, and the eyes never seem to close. I'm standing here in this silent city, and my shadows are falling down. I'm disconnected, but I don't need pity, and the night's gonna burn on. Yeah, 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 yeah. And there's nothing moving. 6 o'clock, the daylight's stirring, morning comes. I must be moving on. 'Cause all night long my mind's been burning. It makes me feel such away from home. From home. It's strange that I feel like Philby, there's a stranger in my soul. I got some plans and I must move quickly, then the eyes upon the door. I'm standing here in this silent city, and the shadows are falling down. I'm disconnected, but I don't need pity, and then won't tell me what is going on. Yeah, 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 yeah.
You're listening to Top of the Morning, the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show here on Fresh FM. You're listening to Kieran August Dahi, and that was
Albert Nyland
with Philby,
which we had a chat about back in the day, yeah, Rory Gallagher. And this was one from Taste that we stumbled upon before a show, and we said we have to play this. This is class.
What's going on? Can you correct my vision? Helping my decision. What's going on? You know what I'm needing. You won't find me kneeling. Should I be standing on a chair? My hands are waving in the air. You know as well as I do now, I'm going to get to you somehow. what's going on? Everyone acts crazy. Yes and no means maybe. What's going on? Can you correct my vision? Help my decision.
That was from On the Boards, Rory Gallagher and Taste. What's going on? We played a lot of Rory Gallagher.
We did. He deserves it though.
Who do you reckon we played the most? I wonder. We played a lot of the Mary Wallopers. You can see in the early.
I'll hazard a guess. I'd say probably the Saw Doctors.
No, do you know? I think you're actually probably a small bit right, but also maybe not 100%.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think early in the shows we played a lot of Saw Doctors.
Yeah.
Because we were nervous, Dave. We're not nervous anymore.
Oh, so now we're not playing the Saw Doctors. Is that what it is? They won't be happy with that.
But no, I think we played a load of Saw Doctors up until we did that 3-hour one with Slats and Dara O'D, and we spoke about the Saw Doctors a lot.
We overplayed.
I think we peaked.
Did we?
Saw Doctors peaked there. But
and he never came on to do the interview. We never sorted that out. That would have been good.
We'll do that in the new year.
Will we?
Do that in the new year.
That'd be good.
Can I hear that back through the...
Yeah. Here.
The speaker?
Woo!
Oh, this is tight. Yeah, Rory Gallagher featured heavily. His heavy stuff, his acoustic stuff, his blues, his early stuff. Who else was
his
on
later
there?
stuff?
There was a good bit of Thin Lizzy there for a while. It's funny how what we'd be listening to turned into...
We just go through the old phases, don't we?
Yeah.
The fads.
We played a good bit of punk. We started with the punk music.
I like starting with the punk.
We could get some punk on now, because the punk
bit
is
of
always...
old punk. A bit of old classic punk, like Undertones, or...
Yeah, that's Alternative Ulster.
Well, that's not the Undertones, but sure.
No. I'm just
so I was just being a dick there, sorry.
I'm just
that was a shitty move.
I'm just trolling. We actually played Richie Kevin and all that. My Perfect Cousin. I think we'll go with that.
That's great.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
Because the old punk is a good way to start the show. This is from the anthology.
What I like to do, he doesn't. He's his fun.
Fergal Sharkey there with You Little Thief, and before that we had the Undertones with My Perfect Cousin. Do you remember, I was just thinking back there,
Yeah.
do you
Sorry.
remember we spoke to Keith Duffy?
Oh, that was yeah.
remember
Well, that was a bit of a sore point, I think. Not entirely happy with that. How that went.
Why is that?
Well, he avoided our call at the start.
He did.
Then he just made a shambles of that interview. He didn't really want to talk to us at all, did he?
No.
I mean,
Your exclusive.
Well, I'm going to call him right now.
So he should be back from his run.
He's back from his run, I think.
this is when he
We'll give him a
avoided us
call.
the first
Give him a
episode.
call. So,
Did he?
This is, ladies and
hang on a
gentlemen.
second. Let me just.
We sound so
I mean,
young.
I know this is a bit off the cuff and a bit.
Still let that shite.
Yeah.
We are literally going to be talking with former members of Boyzone in a couple of seconds.
Members?
If you can
Okay, so.
imagine that.
It's exciting.
I remember how nervous I was.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
Me a small bit. You've done your research, haven't you?
Okay, any moment, any minute now.
Don't insult him now, okay? Don't go slagging off EastEnders.
He wasn't even on EastEnders. Here we go.
Alright, this is Keith Duffy here. She's going to leave a message on you back there, what? What you say, Matt? I'm on the way, leave me alone with you.
Well,
Okay,
that's, he's probably in the shower.
That was unbelievable.
will I give it another go? Do you think I should?
It's Keith Duffy, yeah.
Yeah, it's important, isn't it?
It'd be nice to get him on.
Just bear with me. Sorry, folks, this is...
Hopefully he'll, that was just...
he should answer this time.
He was just coming out of the shower,
Okay, let
with
me
the
just-
towel around his waist, running through the kitchen. Maybe he slipped on the floor and banged his head.
He's dealing with his ma or something.
He's what? He's dealing to her.
Okay,
Try it again.
that didn't work. Hang on, let me try this again.
You got the right number? Well, you obviously have the right number.
I do, yeah. I think so. Anyway, it's
Hopefully
somebody
he'll
gave
answer
me.
now, folks. A lot of work has gone into this. Fuck's sake.
A lot of favours. Okay, here we go.
Come on, Keith. Come on, Keith.
Come on, you can do it, Keith. He's got the answer now. He has to. Hello,
Alright,
Keith. Hello,
Keith
Keith.
Duffy here. She's going to leave a message on you back there, what?
Should leave him a message, you know.
What you say, Matt? I'm on the way, leave me alone with you.
I'm not leaving him a message.
What?
I'm not leaving him a
At the
message.
tone, record your message.
No.
Keith, Peter, Thomas, Francis, Julian, John Duffy. You're nothing but a gobshite.
And Coronation Street was
This is
rubbish.
Dave. This is Dave. EastEnders is better than Coronation Street any day of the week. Now, I won't even tell you how good Fair City is. Yeah,
Yeah, and Westlife were better.
they were actually.
Yeah, were they?
No.
Yeah.
Can we delete that? I don't want
No.
to say. I want to talk to him next week if we can. We should get him on because I wanted to play the Boyzone song. Like, will you play the Boyzone song?
No.
Why not?
No.
You'll upset our whole schedule.
I know, but no, I'm not playing the
go
song.
on.
But no, he messed it up. He promised me, and he's not even on. No, I'm not playing the song. I'll play.
I agree with me.
I don't know. What'll I play?
Play someone.
Oh, look, I'll play.
That's
I'll play Grania Duffy. How's that?
Is she related to Keith Duffy?
No. Oh, maybe she is.
Go on, play the Boyzone song.
Oh,
Why not?
No.
Maybe he's just maybe he fell in the shower. There's whoever did the video for that.
I spent a lot of time and a lot of favours on that. No, I'm not playing the song.
That was a long distance phone call
You
too.
don't
Wasn't
stick it up as
Yeah.
it? Shower. It's
Yeah.
a great video.
Keith
All right,
Duffy.
play
All these
Grania.
images
Keith
I'm ring Ronan
Scantily
Keaton next
clad.
week. He'll answer the phone,
It can be guaranteed.
guaranteed.
That's worth the watch, folks. That's on top of the Morning Productions YouTube page.
Yeah,
It's worth
scantily
watching
clad.
for the
Scantily clad.
Scantily clad Keith Duffy.
Nice.
Sing a song for Thailand.
Thailand.
I thought we had his full interview somewhere.
That was a good interview.
Sorry?
That was good. Well, that wasn't good, but
It wasn't great.
No, it wasn't. But I do agree with me. I wouldn't have played this song either.
No, you're right.
Whether you're listening closely or you are close to listening, this is the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show on Fresh FM.
Is biadlam gra Ata iska piska Is falandina Ata stuma samu Ton sel shuroga Dan siv gra Tigam garga Riwaishin gubra Ni mordove Far so water is sheet center. Squealing agri ha in no snag we have. Well, we mission try emotion no act chucky my love. I'm sure you made my grow. Ni more dove fa fa is king chive future give more slumber break out my store is far I'm so dear shot now ni more dove
This is John from One Morning in August, and you're listening to Kieran and Dave on the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show on Fresh FM.
Summer's gone again. Autumn's breath breathing in. Remembering those days before June. Sunshine on your skin and salt in our wounds. Though you're gone, those memories hang on. Though you're gone, those memories live on. Staying up all night, waiting by your side again. Like you must have done for me so many times. In the silence till the sun comes up. Though you're gone, your memory hangs on. Though you're gone, your memory hangs on. Though you're gone, your memory lives on. Though you're gone. Those days are gone, but these days remain. 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 Those days are gone, but these days remain.
Those Days by One Morning in August, and John was kind enough to join us there a few months back and have a chat, and I'm sure we'll have a chat with him again in the new year. And they're still releasing music and doing shows and gigs around the country. And we were just chatting about some of the cool song and band names we came across.
I just chatted to John from New Morning Noise.
Oh, good, yeah.
Just outside.
You should have got him to come in.
I didn't think of it.
Yeah.
Nice fella.
We'll talk to him next year.
Nice fella.
I was just saying about the songs that had cool names, cool titles.
Really?
We had Tom Cruise Does All His Own Stunts.
Huh.
Was a favourite of mine.
Huh. Oh yeah.
You hear me there now?
I hear you now.
And Brian Can't Swim. Played them lately. They were an EDM part of our relatively new EDM section that actually stuck. It was one of the things that stuck, didn't it?
It's because you liked it.
Yeah. What was the other one? Van Gogh's Ear. So we're going to play maybe the three of them. We're going to play Van Gogh's Ear anyway.
Yeah.
Who was what was his name? Seamus Fogarty. And this is Tom Cruise Does All His Own Stunts by Gorilla Troubadour. Kieran and Dave, Fresh FM.
Tied around, waiting to hear from someone that she had found. Well, she was out on her love killing spree. She was far from the girl she used to be. She was never alone, never at home, never had time to see through the eyes of her own. Just a simple girl on a lonely night, ready for him, she was ready to bite. And when morning came, he was looking for love, but all she would say was that she'd had enough. Sweet little girl, I know that you want. In that mind of yours, and I swear I've seen all of this before. But then I came and swiftly left, for all she wanted was to get undressed. I said left and then you said right. Maybe we'll find ourselves looking out overhead, hoping that you'd let me inside.
We've all heard the expression, clothes make the man. But is it really true?
Did you have a favorite book as a child?
Do you have a favorite method of falling asleep?
Is there anything more precious than the gift of sight? Who can explain the mystery of music? Do we make our own luck?
Can a home ever be truly safe?
Have you checked the back sections of newspapers and magazines lately?
What is the secret of the green thumb? What mysteries lie within the frame of a portrait?
How many dramas have taken place in these tight little boxes?
How do you describe terror? Have you ever noticed the curious things one sees discarded by the roadside?
Who knows why certain people save certain things?
Have you ever experienced a sleepwalking episode? Is there a more important job than that of a teacher? Is there a more annoying sound than the screech of chalk against chalkboard?
A window seat to help me think, but all my thoughts, they came to nothing. man with the famous ear, going off in a fit of madness, left one on so he could hear. It's alright to be just alright, and it's okay to feel just fine, 'cause love will cure most everything, but it don't work all the time. We threw our flowers into the fire, we set sail for the song, and the sound of the wings of the dark birds flying filled the sky to start shine, and your friends are never far away. And then the strings began to play. Up the concrete steps tremble the rush hour masses like water flowing backwards, while people pour into carriages on trains bound for Egham or Whimple or West Ham. Eyes on the ground, noses in the air, no one gives a fuck, but I'm still here somehow. So we lay down in a graveyard beneath a sycamore tree, the branches stretched to heaven like bones set free. Same young lads are smoking fags and drinking in the park, and wino wobbles home walking sideways in the dark, and it's a long way that I came to find out everyone is the same.
Van Gogh's ear. Not literally, obviously. Well, then again, who knows?
Maybe that was it. Maybe he bought it at auction.
Can you sell body parts on eBay? Was there?
Yeah,
you can sell it now.
You can sell that on eBay. Well, no, you can't. That's not true. Can't sell anything on eBay because
you have to sell something.
Yeah. Well, they won't let you sell.
They won't let you sell anything, but you can sell something.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
It's in their terms and conditions.
T's and C's. Who else? There was someone else now I thought of we should mention. Sally McArdle. She was the first person to come into the studio and probably the last.
Actually, that's right. Except for those.
Did you hear it there?
Except for those lads. What?
I heard the slappy throat.
I don't think anyone knows about the slappy throat. We were talking about that before.
Right, we won't go into it. We'll address that next year. Because they'll have a new laugh. We can talk about it in hindsight going,
But are you going to address that you have a new laugh?
No, I'll just bring it in nice and
subtly.
Smooth.
Oh, yeah. Because people might be saying, he sounds a bit different.
He's changed, that fella.
He's changed.
What about him? His laugh.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the worst they say.
It's pretty bad.
It is, actually. Your laugh is fundamental to you, isn't it?
To be like,
I have a few different laughs, though.
Do you? Go on.
Yeah,
then.
I went through different ones. Like.
Can you?
Nah, they have to just... They're different kinds of jokes, you know, like.
Yeah, okay.
Sally McArdle. Anyway, Sally McArdle.
Yeah.
She came into we'll talk about the laughing again.
Yeah.
Sally McArdle came into the studio long before anyone else showed any interest in coming in. And
no one's showed any interest in coming in since.
She came in for the whole show. We recorded
except for those Polish lads, but we were paying them.
That's right. The boys that drank all the tea.
Yeah, that's right. Tea in a can.
She came in. She was kind enough to stay for the 2 hours. We had a box of goodies from Mary, who's another sound
That's
contributor
right.
to the show. We recorded that show, put it on YouTube. She opened the Buska Milchon. We did a taste test on a few things. She was great crack. She told a few stories. That one's well worth checking out, actually. That was a good evening. That was good crack. She was promoting. She's probably back. We must try and get her in again, actually. What was she promoting?
She was taking I'm not going to say novice, but they were novices to the world champs. They were and the world championships were on in Portugal, and she was trying to get the world champion the novice kickboxing guys from New Zealand over to Portugal to compete in the world.
Young competitors.
Yeah.
So she was trying to raise a few squids.
She was
to get a bus to go.
And
to
they
Portugal.
went. So she must have raised the squids. That's the important part.
It'd be interesting to find out how they got on. So Sally joined us, yes, and we had other bands. We had Aldoc. He was we couldn't get him in. We mentioned him before. We had Frankenstein Bowls. I think it was Adam from Frankenstein Bowls. We had Alana from Alfie. We might play their song, actually, the drink song. Remember that one?
That was a good song.
We'll play that next. PMAD, Paul with Pure Sound.
Yeah.
He joined us. Noah, who joined us from Noah? I'm trying to think who was it from Noah. This is the kind of stuff that
we should write down.
We should have done beforehand. But Paul was gas from absolutely gas from PMAD. He was in Portumna, wasn't he?
Yep.
So we had plenty of people on. Really, it was good crack having someone on like that, talking a bit of. We'd like Glenn and PMAD had been through it kind of almost. Cormac O'Queeve, they had a bit more experience of the whole gigging and recording and touring. And then we had the real younger crowd
who seemed to all start when COVID.
That's right. There was definitely a theme of COVID in it. So we'd Darrow D then joined us with slats on that epic 3-hour.
Do you reckon it'd be called
slalom?
I don't know, you have the Manchester scene, and you had
the Dunedin sound.
The Dunedin sound, all that art rock that came out of States, the whatever. Will you have the COVID bands or the COVID?
It surely had
cacophony. Is that the word? I don't know.
The what?
Cacophony of COVIDness.
Oh, I like it. The cough and the COVID and the flu and the death.
There you go.
Coffins.
Coffins.
Links there,
coffins.
Yeah.
It's not the cough that will carry you off. It's the coffin they carry you off in.
And the coffin stopped.
There you go.
John had liked that joke. Now, you heard that one?
Which one?
About the coffin.
He loves a bit.
The coffin chasing you home late at night. Chase you down the street. Turn around. He's still there. Coffin come behind you. I can't shake this coffin off. Every time I turn around and try and go back road or back little streety, the coffin is there. Go up the stairs, the coffin is still there. Into the toilet, couldn't get the door locked quick enough. Coffin is there behind me. Open the cabinet, take a bottle of medicine.
Yeah.
The coffin stops.
Jesus.
He'd love that one. He would love that one.
That's abstract.
Shite is what it is. Sorry, John.
Oh, class.
Who did I say I was going to play? I said I was going to play Alfie, didn't I? That was a good song.
Drink song.
Drink song. Let's get that on. Bit of liveline there. Been a nice selection of jingles through the year, actually. Some of them are good, some of them aren't so good. But this is Alfie with the drink song.
Sure, isn't that
Wolves
everything?
in the Woods was the album, huh?
Sure, that's everything.
It is, isn't it? Good and bad.
Oh, in Dublin town we wander round. They say we have no cares in the world, sir, and we have no jobs to get a few bob, 'cause half of Dublin city's on the dole, sir. And you ask me why we always smile, and why we always walk in a straight line, sir, with our twisted grins and our wagging chins, and why we always walk in a straight line, sir. Oh well, it's drink, drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, and the time must pass. Won't you fill my glass and paint a bit of Ireland in my song, sir, and paint a bit of Ireland in my song. We've got market bars for the early jars, the cabin heebie-jeebies and the shakes, sir. We get a bit of sun while the holy air runs, then it's back to the business of the day, sir. and the problems of the world we all unfurl, and nobody admits to being wrong, sir. We argue blind till closing time about the government, the buses and the bombs, sir. Oh well, it's drink, drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, and the time must pass. Won't you fill my glass and paint a bit of Ireland in my song, sir, and paint a bit of Ireland in my song. Oh, the Dublin bus is a joke to us. In Ballymum they call them UFOs, sir. Still we all walk well, cause we walk like hell. We're the healthiest city on the dole, sir, and the buses strike whenever they like. When they run, they never run at all, sir. They cough and splutter, and they splatter and splutter. They move along clinging to the wall, sir. Oh well, it's drink, drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, and the time must pass. Won't you fill my glass and paint a bit of Ireland in my song, sir, and paint a bit of Ireland in my song. We've a government that's an ornament. Half of them have nothing for a brain, sir. They've an IQ rate of a garden gate. They couldn't run a puddle down the drain, sir. And they wave and smile and they kiss your child. They promise them the earth, the moon and stars, sir. When it comes to the crunch, you'll find a whole bunch drinking Bloody Marys in the bar, sir. Oh well, it's drink, drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, and the time must pass. Won't you fill my glass and paint a bit of Ireland in my song, sir, and paint a bit of Ireland in my song. Oh, here's to them rats, those horrors and them bats, to the elephants, leprechauns and spiders, to the things that crawl in your kitchen wall, and the things that go bump in the night, sir. And to conclude, here's a song for you, for helping me decorate me table, sir. Said, would you ever pay for the takeaway and help me get along while I'm able, sir? Oh well, it's drink, drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, and the time must pass. Won't you fill my glass and paint a bit of Ireland in my song, sir, and paint a bit of Ireland in my song. Oh well, let's drink, drink, the country's on the brink. You know a man's life isn't long, sir, and the time must pass. Won't you fill my glass and paint a bit of Ireland in my song, sir, and paint a bit of Ireland in my song.
There you have it, Alfie. Alana joined us from Alfie way back, and we had a chat. That's their song, the drink song.
Good song, isn't it?
I was just looking at the Saw Doctors part of the playlist.
Yeah, is it packed?
Well, I was thinking of Dara O'D that joined us from Dara O'D and the Delicate Dying Dogs, and Slats that came out from Tuam. That one is on. That's probably the most viewed one we had, because there was a bit of momentum in Tuam that weekend, or that week heading into the concert, the Saw Doctors concert.
I think we did get the stats for that. I can't remember what they were, but we did. I think we had that one. It was definitely a spike.
Without a doubt. When you say a spike is in, it dropped off.
That's a dip. We're all right.
But you have to have a dip after a spike, don't you?
Oh, we definitely had a dip after the spike, but we had the spike for the moment.
But the dip was only back down to...
And a dip before the spike. Because that was a spike.
It was a constant dip, so... Spike, dip, dip, spike.
Dip, spike? Who's he?
Dog a wash.
Give the dog a bone.
So, on the back of that, I'm going to... You're giving me a gap now.
Have I?
I'm going to play two Saw Doctor songs. I'm going to play two that we have played, but not the ones you
There we go. An opening.
Just there was a chink in the armour, and I'm going through it. This is a 2001 album called Villains, and I'm going to play another one that we don't hear too often from the Saw Doctors, who are touring heavily. They're flat out. They're getting fitter and fitter. They're flat to the mat touring.
Gig fit. Is that what they say?
They've gone to America, all over England. They are flat to the mat. Absolutely flat to the mat gigging.
Selling out gigs.
Yeah.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad. They're back into it. Long may it last.
Statue stares, traffic stopped. A victim's asking for the road to knock. There's a crowd of boys at Sugar's door like yesterday and the day before. At that pass machine beside the bank, it says minks are kinky. Draw some tank, but don't look around if you hear your name, cause they call it and they look away. And the shades are steamed and driving slowly, wondering which way to go, while the slash hook merchants stand and wait to pay respects at the graveyard gates here. By lines support the stars. Can you tell me who the villains are? Tell me who the villains are. 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 Can anyone tell me who the villains are? High times up for grabs in plastic pouches. Grams, tabs, come up to Flatman, skin one up. World class, yeah, tome enough. World buys, stories, truth, the bittersweet of misspent youth will one day fade away. And blacks and whites turn to greys. Justice waits up the Dublin road between the alley and the old folks' home in innocence personified. The guilty all wear suits and ties and some are driving fancy cars. Can you tell me who the villains are? Tell me who the villains are. 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 Oh, tell me who the villains are. Anyone tell me who the villains are? And Mayfairers at the door. Politics, you know the score. Molia munchers shake my hand, saying sorry for your troubles. Sham and Plomo stalks the last few pound. Leave it with me now, that sound and liars compare their lies. Frauds play broad with sly-head eyes. There's liars, fairy tales and lies. Everyone's been telling lies, like the band up playing on the stage. Teenage songs in middle age, while the young lads burn their basic guitars. And the big boys lick their
This is Leo Moran from the Saw Doctors here in Tuam. Kieran and Dave, the top of the evening to ye. It's lovely and bright and warm here. We're looking forward to a big weekend, and I want to say thanks to ye for playing our music on the far side of the world. And hopefully, if we were very lucky, we might get down to play it live for ye sometime. Take care.
You're some characters. Yeah. Right. You're listening to Top of the Morning, Midnight. No, that's wrong, isn't it?
No, keep going.
So what is it? Top of the Morning.
The Midnight Irish Breakfast Show.
So, Top of the Morning, the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show with Dave and Kiro on Fresh FM. Proudly sponsored by O'Connor's Fuels, Churchfield, Tuam, County Galway.
Perfect.
Sitting in the corner of a room without a curtain, searching through the caverns of my mind, turning all my thoughts and dreams and looking to the future, wondering why I've wasted so much time. What a funny world, oh what a funny world. Certain things you'll never understand. What a funny world, oh what a funny world. I'll never understand. If life has a meaning that goes deeper than surviving, maybe I would dash up off my chair. Some say go to church, others say let's raise a family, others walk around without a care. Oh, what a funny world, oh, what a funny world. Certain things you'll never understand. Oh, what a funny world, oh, what a funny world. I'll never understand.
Doctors. Sure you don't hear that often.
No, I didn't hear that one. I've never heard that first.
We haven't actually played Villains, so that wasn't a good one. We have played Funny World. Two good ones, yeah. Villains, great song. That's from the album called Villains, question mark. It's a question mark, not question mark. You know what I mean?
Huh?
They didn't write the word question mark.
Okay.
They just put a question mark.
They wrote
in.
the word Villains though.
They did. So yeah, they're touring extensively, and we had a few bits from Slats there. So there's plenty of people like that.
Did you do any calling home over the Christmas?
A few bits and pieces, yeah.
Did you get any questions? Any like?
What time is it there?
Yeah.
I think I did. Yeah. Are you still getting it? And they're here.
And they're here. Yeah. What time is it here?
What time's it now, Dave?
No, they're checking what time it is in Ireland.
Ah, right.
Had to ring the sister, and she was in Ireland.
What time is it?
She was drunk, so it was late.
Okay.
Oh well, maybe not, but yeah, yeah. What time is it? It was cold there. Mad.
Yeah.
Mad. It's cold there. It's warm here.
Are they catching the news? Are they watching the
RTE does be on in the morning on the radio.
Yeah.
Tune in, streaming.
Really?
Yeah.
RTE,
yeah.
Brian Dobson, is it, or Brian Dowling?
I don't know. It's just annoying. It's funny, you've been away that long. I don't really know anybody at home, as in the politicians and all the rest.
Yes, all the names. Same shite though.
Same shite.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was just looking through the
blah did something that the other side doesn't like.
That's it. Same old shite. But we remember the Vox Pop we did. What did the Celtic Tiger mean to you?
Oh yeah.
When I think back, we did some wide-ranging shows. All the counties. We did the Commitments.
Standalone show.
We did all the movies lately, but I've forgotten some of the stuff we had done previously. The Vox Pop with the Celtic Tiger. There's all sorts of old themes and things going on, but I have a few of them here actually. Some of the Vox Pops. Some of them are great. All of them are great. Fair play to everyone that sent them in, really. And also just the old clips we were playing.
What was the one where the lad just did he just list off things? Wasn't there one?
What?
This is bad now, I can't remember, but there was. I have a feeling that he just listed off, like, what were those drinks called that everyone was drinking?
Fat Frog,
yeah, and chicken fillet sandwiches and.
Was that an era of the Fat Frog?
Fat Frog was probably the most.
Goldschlager became a thing.
You hadn't heard of
People
that?
drinking alcohol with gold in it. How lakes was that like?
That was fairly lakes, alright, Cliff.
I don't remember Fat Frog either. I've never had one of those. No.
Celtic Tiger for me, it's like a fever dream. Eddie Hobbs and Katie French sitting in the Fianna Fáil tent, telling me release the equity from my properties in Leitrim, invest in Bulgaria. Then Johnny Ronan runs in shouting, "No, all in Kusadasi." And then the guys from I'm an Adult, Get Me Out of Here, Glenda Gilson and Bertie all start chanting Kusadasi, Kusadasi, as David McWilliams sits in the corner crying to himself. Good times.
Who's that chap that's there?
That was Colin Casey.
He sounds like Aidan Gillen.
Does he?
A bit there at the start when he was talking about the fever dream, yeah.
Right.
That's not a compliment to you, but Well,
it's
is.
It's just a thing.
Sounds like an actor.
Yeah, there was some. We had that was mentioned more than once.
Hi, Kieran. This is Dahi Quinn and Sean. My abiding memory of the races. I think it was 2006, maybe 7. And I remember all the helicopters bringing the race goers into Ballybrit for the Galway races. I think there was something like 80 helicopters that day. There was 3 in the air queuing up to land. There was 3 on the ground. And when they took off, there was 3 more coming in.
The boom times were back. That was boom times.
Were you there for the boom times?
I was, but...
Did you get any of the boom?
No.
Did I shit?
No.
I'd left already at that point.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I mean, the place was booming, but I wasn't in a career or a job that was. Well, I mean, every business was booming, but you know what I mean. I wasn't building houses.
So were you doing the cars then?
Yeah.
So what were the cars? Did the cars go up a grade when you were there?
That would have. Yeah, they would have. but that doesn't have that direct. That's kind of that ripple.
Like
isn't it?
the Datsuns and the Mazdas were coming in and beforehand, and then all of a sudden it was the Lambos and the Beamers and
the fancy stuff. Yeah, it was more like it was the building, really, wasn't it? Everything had to trickle down from that, but it was a bit slower. And plus, I was young enough, like, so I wasn't out building houses, like, and I wasn't in trades that were building trades. So,
but everyone was drinking on a Friday and Saturday night.
The place was gone bananas. The place was gone bananas. We have another one here now. I didn't actually play this one, I think, back in the day, but.
Well, I guess Maloney's won't do, would it? No, Karen. I suppose if I was thinking of the Celtic Tiger, I guess, there was opportunity, but I guess for me, the word I would use was probably greed and jealousy, where everybody was wondering what everyone else had, and everyone was trying to be better than the other person, and you drank more, you made more, that's kind of what I always thought of the Celtic Tiger.
The Celtic Tiger in Galway was boy racers with $3,000 Honda Civics with $15,000 worth of body kit and helicopters all over the place during the Galway races. The sky was like Vietnam.
Yeah, so there was.
So it's like apocalypse now at the
there was some
Galway races.
Recurring themes, yeah. So that was good crack, actually. In fairness, a lot of people contributed to that.
Tell me, what happened to all the helicopters now? Where are they? There's 80 helicopters in the air. That's a lot of helicopters for anybody.
Sure, where
they're already sitting in the back of people's farms. Do you use the helicopter anymore? Jesus, can't even
to cut the lawn. It's cost me a fortune on petrol. Yeah, there was all sorts of shenanigans back then, but it was boom times. When did it finish then? 2008. It kind of went bang, didn't it?
I wasn't there for any of it, so yeah.
I think I was around then, yeah.
What happened? Did just the chicken fillet sandwiches dried up? No more fat frogs?
Yeah, they had to pay the mortgage and couldn't buy the chicken fillet rolls.
Jesus, can you imagine going in? What would you go in for a substitute when you couldn't afford the chicken fillet from Spar?
Jambon. They weren't cheap either. Well, I suppose they were, but they weren't, if you know what I mean. You had no money. Because you had to
either way
your mortgage. And then they took it off you anyway. And then,
people skip diving for a bit of old chicken fillet sandwiches left over.
Yeah, it was
tough times.
Funny old times.
What did they call the not the Celtic Tiger? Did they call it something?
Recession.
Oh yeah, okay. It wasn't any fancy name to it then.
No, there was no fun around that. They didn't think of coming up with a catchy little tagline.
But didn't they say afterwards, during the good times, we should have saved and not spent all the money?
Yeah. David McWilliams mentioned there as a man who would have preached that, I suppose.
I think Tiernan came up with that as well. But they wouldn't be the good times.
That's right. You can't have the good times if you're saving for the
bad times. Yeah.
He was onto it, that fella. He was onto it. Yeah, so that was good crack. Plenty of people got back to us for that. We might do something like that again next year. I have another idea for that, but we'll say nothing for now. Let's go back and play some more music. I'm just going to put on that.
It's nearly time for your EDM section.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was late in the year, wasn't it? I think Fish Don't Go were probably one of the early ones we played in that.
Fish Don't Go.
Fish Go Deep. Sorry, okay. Fish Go Deep.
They probably don't go either.
Well, we were playing some hip hop before that with the Rubber Bandits and the likes of those guys. TPM Laws, who became the Mary Wallopers.
We like TPM.
Kneecap had Green Chatting on their latest one. We played some of their stuff earlier. So yeah, you can see we went from the old steadies, reliables.
Well, let's say in hindsight, we discovered a shitload of music we'd never heard before.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Yeah, we played Fat Freddy's Drop because they were touring in Ireland that time, I think.
That's right, they were in Galway, weren't they?
I could stick that on now. That's a good tune. Good tune.
They're in Galway, weren't they?
They were in Galway, yeah.
Galway Arts or something.
That's right. They were in the Big Top, wasn't it? Yeah. So
was that the week before, or some time before the Saw Doctors played the?
It was that gig. It was
that gig.
The Arts Festival.
Yeah.
This is them. Kiwi Band.
Lying, highin', Freddy, voodoo, lucid, dreaming, magic, wonder. Can you see this spell I'm under? Make you wonder with that rhythm. Feel it moving through your system. Step on, steppers, step up to it. All you got to do is do it, yeah, yeah. We come to do
sit still when I got it. When I got it. All around, eyes they keep on searching. Oh, I got it. Yes, I got it. When will it cease? Never gonna end. Lost my family, I lost my friends. Faces familiar, far from the same. Come a little closer, let me know your name. Who'll step into the light, the sweet one, so I can see who you are. What's your name in the moonlight? Yeah. What's your name in the streetlight? Yeah. You know, you're looking so good, looking so fine. Yeah. I can tell by the way that you're looking up. How sweet one, sweet one, sweet one,
This is Freya, and you're listening to The Top of the Morning, the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show on Fresh FM with Kieran and Dave.
This is a King Kong Company public service broadcast. File this one under the hedonist's choice. It's likely that one or two of you who listen to this enjoy the liberal administration of a social lubricant in its many wonderful forms. I can tell by the head on you. A drop of Buckfast, a bump of Marvin K, a cup of psilocybin scald, an opium suppository, or whatever you're having yourself. And we're right there with you, rubbing in the commotion lotion, chasing blue ghosts. Fuck it, you know what I mean? We have a rich tradition of shamanic Celtic buzzers to uphold. This is an ancestral obligation. But nobody wants to end up with their head stuck in a K-hole down a forest path with their trousers around their ankles at 4 a.m, having a lackluster wank at passers by. Nobody needs to go down that path. This drop serves as a warning. This is a cautionary tale. This is our tilt at the safety dance. So everybody look at your hands. You've heard these 5 words before. You may have even said them yourself, but watch your step. These next 5 words indicate the early onset of chemical retardation. I'm getting nothing off that. 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 Hang on.
Hi, from David Cosgrove in Cosgrove's Garage, one-time employer of Kieran. You are listening to Kieran and Dave, mostly Kieran, on Top of the Morning, the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show on Fresh FM.
While you bounce to the glorious sounds, who's looking after your kids? While you sweat from your shoes to your neck, who's looking after your kids? While you shake to the noise that we make, who's looking after your kids? While you wreck everything you create, who's looking after your kids? You're a big strong man, you got two wide hands, a big broad back so you can work the land. You got bills to pay and wood to chop, so let off some steam with your old pal Con. Little pig, let me in and I look after your kids. Brush their teeth, say their prayers, tuck them in, I will look after your kids.
King Kong Company there on the double with Bobby Fingers in the second one.
I knew who that. Oh, yeah.
For Fresh FM, Kieran and Dave, handmade in Ireland.
What are we doing?
I'm going to stick with the EDM. It's a great bit of music to get you going. It was actually probably one of the most enjoyable parts of the show was seeking out the Irish EDM stuff that you wouldn't really come across unless you went looking for it. Do you know? You have a confused look on your face. What's gonna?
I was looking at some software that you were asking me about creating creating the old music there. So I was just having a look at one that I recommended, but when I went to go for it, it seems that they've changed. So no, actually, I don't think you do. But it's music centric, or it's user centric now. I don't know what that even means.
What was it before this?
I don't know. Music centric?
Egocentric.
Yeah. Centric.
Huh?
Eccentric. Esoteric. Esoteric music making application.
For Derek.
My cousin.
Esoteric.
What are we playing? EDM. We're going to continue EDM.
We're going to go for 2 more EDM, and then we'll have to get Kneecap in before we finish. So this is Bicep. They were the Belfast Buys.
Bicep. They played here.
Yes. And I'm going to follow that with one we played a good bit lately. It's the one I heard in Sublime, 49th and Main.
And you complimented them on their choice of Irish music, and they went, what?
Well, they generally go, what, anyway.
Yeah.
But that's not on them. That's the spuds in my mouth. I keep leaving the spuds in my mouth and I'm going to talk to people.
I had great spuds on Christmas Day.
Had you? Where'd you get them?
New World. But they were the little ones. I don't know what they were called. But I just cooked them to perfection.
So these could, in theory, be shite spuds that you cooked to perfection?
Yeah.
Ah.
I cooked them. Shite out of them.
Did you? Good. It's hard to know when to quit, isn't it?
I got compliments on me spuds.
Some of them are like, this is Bicep with glue. Soap. No, this is glue. But the spuds are like soap. Be kind.
The old gravy.
Might put 2 on for Bicep. They're good.
Confused me, Dad, by roasted carrots.
In butter and sugar. No?
No, in the meat juice. He was like blown away. Don't usually like carrots, he said.
He's the man that eats the lettuce sandwiches.
He did eat lettuce sandwiches, that's correct. Still does, probably. Mayo.
With the vinegar.
Spoiling it.
He was bad.
This is Colum, and you're listening to Top of the Morning, the Midnight Irish Breakfast Show on Fresh FM with Kieran and Dave.
go as far to say we are 2/3 of the way through the EDM section.
Is there one more to come?
2 more songs.
2 more?
I think
you've got 10 minutes left.
Yeah, let's go for it. Right. Any last words before we start to
last requests?
We've 12. No, not last requests. Sorry, that cart is full. I'm Acheen. 12 minutes to thank a few people and see what we're going to do next year.
Thanks to Mary for being an avid supporter, to Mark, to Judy, to Elaine, who listens all the time.
Yeah.
These are the people we know listen all the time. Yeah. Not all the listeners.
So if you want to get in contact with us next year, we can call out your name.
Yeah. Yeah, right
at the end of the year. You can wait a whole year.
End of the roll call.
Well, thanks to there's a good few people that push a bit of stuff on Twitter and comment and like and stuff. So there's plenty of people that are doing that too. So fair play to
the lads from Horselips. Thank you for that.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, we'll keep going. Well, I think we'll finish out with the old EDM. I suppose that's probably the best way to go, isn't it?
Probably.
It was probably the most interesting and most fun part of the whole year, really. finding that stuff and playing that stuff. So yeah, we'll get this on and we'll be back, and then we'll finish with kneecapping. Kneecapping.
Let's do that. I was listening to that last night.
This is 49th of May in Catching Eyes. This has had a bit of play on this show, and we like it. And they're playing it around New Zealand because I've heard it in a shop.
You did?
Coffee shop. But a shop nonetheless. So yeah, thanks to Derek, Clem, Johnny, Des, Vinny, Neil and Charlene, Seamus, H, up in Donegal, Mark, Eugene, Tom, Elaine, Yuka, Tom C, Stefan,
The night is young,
John Cotter, Johnny Rubis, Tony,
let's enjoy the ride.
Neil O'Neill,
Gonna bust my moves,
Skellins,
see what I find.
Sandwich,
Gonna get my drinks in now, lose track of time. Cause when you move like that, it ain't easy. I can't keep up now, take it slow. And back and forth, all the dance floor got hazy. And just before I let go, yeah, she said, if catching eyes is foreplay, then we done fucked around. And maybe it's the DJ, addicted to the sound, yeah, she said. She said, attraction growing deeper. Your timeless girl is fine, and we don't have to say words. You just keep that in mind. Cause when you move like that, it ain't easy. I can't keep up now, take it slow. And back and forth, all the dance floor got hazy. And just before I let go, yeah, she said, if catching eyes is foreplay, then we done fucked around. And maybe it's the DJ, addicted to the sound, yeah, she said. She said, when you move like that, it ain't easy. I can't keep up now, take it slow. And back and forth, all the dance floor got hazy. And just before I let go, yeah, she said, if catching eyes is foreplay, then we done fucked around. And maybe it's the DJ, addicted to the sound, yeah, she said.
Kieran and Dave on Fresh FM, pumping out the beats. That's 49th of May, popular song on the show. We're going to keep moving. We've got about 6 minutes. We've got about a minute to thank a few more people, then we're on with 2 songs from Kneecap. How's that?
Ooh, a double kneecap.
Yeah, we're going for a double kneecap to finish. As they'd like it. That's the way they'd like it. Yeah, so thanks very much to everyone. I probably haven't named everyone now, but everyone that's contributed and sent messages and a bit of feedback and all that kind of crack. We'll look forward to doing it again next year and keep it lit, I suppose. Keep it simul. There's plenty of people there now that were in touch over the course of the year. The people that we interviewed, the people that contributed, the people that gave a bit of advice, the people that gave a bit of slagging, which is important. Keep you in line. And we're going to finish with 2 from the lads from up north. who are doing big things. They've got a film coming out.
Have they?
They should enter it in the Bag of Cans Film Festival. That's what I think they should do. This is Get Your Brits Out in Kneecap. Kieran and Dave. We didn't play anything Lizzie tonight.
No.
Because
we did.
Not properly.
Yes, who's back on the news? It's your favourite Republican hoods. It's your fella with the maker shoes, 2 chains, 2 birds, and we know what's good. Guess who's back to abuse every solvent that I choose. 2 booze and a pint that's out, and never you may never smells like trade fuck. Coach K chat to me, yeah, young Stalford, Douglas and day, you pay, gapla. Give them weed in my hat, go back to them, and if you want the rapping next edged, I'm gonna say this once, you's gonna stay, just don't be constant. Don't be running around like silly old towns, just take these jokes, I'ma go for a dance. Go for a dance. Go for a dance. Go for a dance. Go for a dance.
VNDUP harassing me, but never all on the yokes, and it's starting to be a good night out. They forgot all about the time that I said something like Brett's out. Arlene's throwing shapes, half a yoke nearly killed her. Jeffrey Donaldson's lost all his filters. Shaw ditch mate, take 2 sticks. He got me in a headlock and give me a kiss, and I crack. Stalford's having the crack, showing everyone his old tattoo on his back. Arlene said relax or you'll get sacked. Or make Toga buggy, things get weird when you're whack. Brett's out for the night, then we landed in Thompson's. To Donaldson to double drop to see what happens. Saw me wasn't getting out back at the door. Now he's out the front in bad form. Skoik na he and your yos la he and it's the mulla de fiha. Creek niha. These are sweet, they're sweeties. I'm eating them like sweeties. Malamore, cooler bottles, August Malaminis.
Get your Brits out, get your Brits out, get your Brits out.
We're on a mad one.
Get your Brits out, get your Brits out, get your Brits out.
We're on a mad one.
Get your Brits out, get your Brits out, get your Brits out.
We're on a mad one.
Get your Brits out, get your Brits out, get your Brits out.
We're on a mad one.
Shaking shock and things are getting crusty. Arlene or McClay and she's getting touchy. Must be just McGall or the youth, cause she whispered in my ear. My leg the beat choked in a boom right into her face, cause the room was spinning all over the place. I couldn't stand, couldn't sit, but I kept her written. And my best mate is a distinguished Brit.
We're at the afters and it's a disaster. Concert talking politics, there's a lack of laughter. Sky getting out on the sofa, Arlene's chin. Parlo off her head, she believes she sinned. Donaldson has started with his homophobic chat, so everyone has started on him, that's enough of that. Stalford's licking coke off a plate. You've got issues, mate. You've got issues, mate. Issues, mate. Issues, mate. Issues, mate.
Get your Brits out, get your Brits out, get your Brits out.
We're on a mad one.
Get your Brits out, get your Brits out, get your Brits out.
We're on a mad one.
Get your Brits out, get your Brits out, get your Brits out.
We're on a mad one.
Get your Brits out, get your Brits out, get your Brits out.
We're on a mad one.
Underneath all the thunder and there's magic. And if there's a better way to live, I gotta have it. Because I think all day, but when I drink I'm okay. Gets further away every time I try grab it. Underneath all the chattering there's heaven. Got a little peak one day, made me feel I go a 7. I know it exists, but I can't stop getting pissed. One more thing, I'll be added to the list.
Free your reef, the jury tackle in my rut. Marvy lamb, white uggums and you. We hiss la fuck, so I stroll a drew and full so walla. 4-digit code, what do you know? It's my cara. I'm gonna be spending my dough tonight. 2 pints at a time, strolling about like Dolomite. But home for a shake, they're deuce. Said you mark one push, my narrow back. Or be it while you strapping you from Oakley Pop. And then we both jump down and do your class handstand like a man's man can. Foxland, listen to that na be Ogin and Visha. Mark a G-Show, I'm on the upside of the seesaw.
Underneath all the thunder and there's magic. And if there's a better way to live, I gotta have it. Because I think all day, but when I drink I'm okay. Gets further away every time I try grab it. Underneath all the chattering there's heaven. Got a little peak one day, made me feel I go a 7. I know it exists, but I can't stop getting pissed. One more thing, I'll be added to the list.
Got 40 Ik mooi kossen le kakak Ni lega maar never so when yan and she stop I will see not why Much but you mogely bop Karima ray bound Durant all the fuck I'm a shot and never come along But I and time will go and on Time still so I will go is the Karimigan Eridama on Gishiri the Kyong Giri Elu Ahan second There is acted That the battle with a text Maka hate to hand a crown tossy A wide row A respectful crowd Hand a goni money Hand and nice the coney Jaka be rojig like Storkies 5 fear of flies So the nimmy and them bjorky
Underneath all the thunder and there's magic And if there's a better way to live I gotta have it Because I think all day But when I drink I'm okay Gets further away Every time I try grab it Underneath all the chattering there's heaven Got a little peak one day Made me feel I go a 7 I know it exists But I can't stop getting pissed One more thing I'll be added to the list
In me as the kyun Kaida kliggin in Arja Or warna done Take them sega will and seal drum As John her run But we got one chance and then it's done So be who here and speak your pain And receive the love Don't let that cunts get ya Don't surround yourself with ones that miss ya Tog sack and tog on all naguni sketch ya It's great get dangin go will and seal short dead ya
Underneath all the thunder and there's magic And if there's a better way to live I gotta have it Because I think all day But when I drink I'm okay Gets further away Every time I try grab it Underneath all the chattering there's heaven Got a little peak one day Made me feel I go a 7 I know it exists But I can't stop getting pissed One more thing I'll be added to the list.
The podcast you just listened to was a live recording of a radio show, first broadcast on Fresh FM with support from New Zealand On Air. Fresh FM is a community access media station based in Te Tauihu, the top of the South Island, New Zealand. The funding of Access Media makes these podcasts possible. To find similar programs by other community access media stations, go online to accessmedia.nz. If you or your group would like to know more about how you can have a program on our station, please contact us. Visit our website freshfm.net for our contact details.